I'll keep trying just to shame you.
Don't.
Just to put you to shame.
Don't waste the songs. You know, dancing offbeat is tantamount to wasting the song.
There was no beat. There was beat.
But she the offbeat.
To waste it.
So, Janice, let's get into Ashanti vocals.
Please,
Okay?
let's do.
So, let me start off with something to do with criminal activities and some arrests that have been effected by the Ghana Police Service. Now, the Ashanti Regional Police Command has arrested 8 persons for allegedly luring unsuspecting members of the public into fraudulent gambling activities and stealing their personal belongings. In a press statement signed by the head of the Public Affairs Unit, DSP Godwin Ahienyo, on March 2nd, 2026, the command said intelligence gathered indicated that a group of young persons had assembled at Adesheman in Kumasi and were engaging in illegal gambling activities. Now, the suspects were reportedly deceiving unsuspecting victims into participating in the game and, in the process, stealing their money and other personal effects. This thing, it has happened to me before. My father sent me to go and buy food. So I've forgotten the amount. So I was going, and I saw at a particular, more or less you can call it station. There were some people gathered. So I was like interested. So I went close, and I realized that it was what they call cha-cha. They'll put some money behind or beneath something, and then they will be changing the positions, and then they will ask you to pick where something is. And I was like, this is easy. Why are these people not winning? So as an investor, with investment mentality,
as an investor,
I was like, okay, it's possible I can double this money. So I'll use the top 5 cities, for my personal things, and then when I stick that, I didn't know what happened. The money was gone.
Somebody that has been sent, go and buy. What is your business? What is your business over there?
So I had to create something and go and give it to my dad. Oh, it's not easy. So yes, the police, they arrested those people. Huh?
What did you do?
I said, there's some criminals are beating me.
Please, let's move on. But then normally, I think the boys, they sell that story because I know a boy, he too want to do the same thing, and his father caught him. And he said, criminals to
investment now.
Anyway, please, let's move on. And so, the Ashanti Regional Fire Command has recorded 208 fire outbreaks between January and February this year, slightly lower than the 237 incidents reported during the same period in 2025. Speaking to journalists at the launch of the Intermarket Quiz on Fire Safety in Kumasi on Tuesday, the Ashanti Regional Commander of the Ghana National Fire Service, Peter Tete, explained that the period is typically the peak season for fire incidents. He noted that while the current statistics show a slight decline compared to last year, the risk of market fires remains significant. The Intermarket Quiz was launched to equip traders with practical knowledge on fire prevention and emergency response, promoting awareness and reducing the recurrence of market fires in the region.
Okay, Janice, talking about the interesting thing that you've just mentioned, the market quiz. I want to give you some details about that. Now, the Ashanti Regional Command of the Ghana National Fire Service has launched, just like you heard Janice say, the Maiden Market Fire Safety Quiz competition here in Kumasi. And the initiative, instituted by the Chief Fire Officer, DCFO Daniel M. Sapon, aims to educate and equip traders with knowledge on fire safety measures to minimize market fire outbreaks in the country. Now, in attendance at the program were fire officers, the managing director of the Kumasi City Market, the chairman of the KJTL Market, and traders from Tafo, Asafo, and Kumasi City Market. Now, Assistant Chief Fire Officer Mr. Peter Tete, Ashanti Regional Commander of the Ghana Fire Service, said the competition will be held in 3 zones, with the first taking place at Kejitia. He noted that the finals of the competition are expected to take place in April this year. ACFO 1 Tete indicated that although traders are not firefighters, their knowledge and understanding of fire safety measures will help reduce the number of fire outbreaks recorded in the region and nationwide.
I mean, that's some good news, at least. But then the fire outbreak, I think they are still high. 200. We are still in the 200.
Yes, they are. It's one of the reasons why I have not fixed gas in my kitchen yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get a lot more education.
Yesterday, what were we even talking about? The indiscipline on the road. They said it is one of the reasons.
Yes, I have a lot of reasons for doing so many things.
You've not gotten a car yet.
I've not procured my car yet. That was what I said. Please, when you want to quote me, quote me correctly.
And the Iran war might affect your wedding this year.
Might.
Might.
That is a correct quotation. Might.
Anyway.
Because if a whole situation can affect the whole country.
Who are you?
As an individual in that country, I mean, it's likely. But I hope it will not. But I'm just saying, just in case it doesn't happen, then you have a fair idea of the possible reasons why. But inshallah, it's going to happen.
Yeah, inshallah.
Everything is happening.
As for the wedding, it has to happen.
But
yes, this year.
It should happen. Inshallah.
Yeah.
It means that if God permits, if Allah permits. So if it doesn't happen, then the answer is obvious. Allah has not permitted. So that's what it means. So,
you are bringing Allah into this.
No, he will have to permit for it to happen. If he doesn't pave the way, nothing is going to happen. That's the belief we have in him.
Okay, so yes. Please, this morning, Allah, please, if you are listening to us, we are all pleading.
Yes.
On behalf of Alfa Ali.
Yes.
Please permit the wedding to happen.
Or Allah can choose to solve it in a different way. Will allow peace. Will allow peace to prevail in Iran, and then everything will return to normalcy.
Oh yeah.
Do you get the point? So all of these things are things that can be done.
What does Bismillah mean?
Beginning with the name of the Almighty Allah.
Okay.
That's what it means.
Okay.
So, Janice,
Alpha.
yesterday we had a very interesting conversation, didn't we? This morning, hopefully, we'll have the director of the National Service for the Ashanti region, Mr. Reagan Finn, in studio. But don't forget that he has also informed all of us that going forward, he wants to become the regional organizer for the National Democratic Congress. So we'll be speaking to him on these 2 issues. What's happening at the National Service Secretariat. Fortunately, we have a National Service personnel in studio. He has already wired his questions to me. Hopefully when he comes, I'll be willing to, or I'll be able to ask him those questions. And then we'll do some politics as well to ask him why, fundamentally, he wants to lead the NDC as its regional organizer. So that conversation will be coming up later. But before that, there's something that we were talking about before we came on air, and you more or less indicated which position you belong to. Is the issue of looking at the future potential of this country. And the question was, do you think the future generation of Ghana will do a better job than the current generation has done? That was the question we posed. And we want to engage our audience on this matter to find out what they make of it. But first, we'll have to also contribute to it. So, I don't know. Maybe you want to take a breather after that and then.
Oh yeah, I think we'll go for a quick commercial break. Okay. But yesterday, someone was saying that I should drink water to clear my dry throat.
When you were...
Unfortunately for that person, I have a cold this morning too. let me apologize in advance.
That's psychological preparation to something. I'm sure Friday I may receive a message that she'll say so.
Oh no, I'll be here.
So strategically, what people
are you trying to say?
What people are currently doing is that
you know
the sickness is like they implement it in phase, like in
so this is what.
So it's like the first phase is like. So that when you go home, they will send you a message on the basis of what I did yesterday.
You know that is not true, Alpha. You know that since I think February or so, I've been having I don't know if I should call it chronic at this point. Chronic cold. Okay, they should fix the Aputoja road because either they fix it or I have to move from there, please. It is affecting.
Someone has sent me a message. Say, Alpha, you call Chacha investment? Oh. Oh, but honorable.
Alpha is an investor.
Investment element too.
Small boy, they've sent you. You've got to invest the money.
See, and the question marks were like 4. Question marks like.
Honorable can't believe his ears.
Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. It has some element of investment, please. Honorable, I hope everything is fine. Anyway, but I've stopped though. It was a long time ago. Ever since I've not done.
He's a changed man now.
I was even a kid at the time, so I didn't know what I was doing. Just that I felt that doubling the money would have been a good idea. Not knowing that I will lose the money entirely.
Please, let's go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hey, have you heard about Betway exclusives?
Betway? What again?
Oh, Betway exclusives. There's special games you can only find on Betway, like Soccer Striker, Fly Egg, Spin the Bottle.
Hey, are you saying we won't find this anywhere else?
Oh, exactly. Only on Betway. Quick, fun, and exclusive just for you.
Oh, then I'll try this tonight. Oh, Betway always brings something fresh.
You too, don't dawdle. Go explore the Betway exclusives and experience the thrill. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. No under 18. Get way more with Betway.
This is not your average laundry day. This is Spin City Laundromat. First of its kind in Kumasi and a total game changer. We serve homes, hotels, restaurants, and anyone who demands clean, fast and flawless laundry. At Spin City, your clothes go through brand new machines, delivering a deep clean, a soft finish, and a perfect fold, all tucked into our signature Spin City bags. And guess what? We provide the detergent and softeners. Got duvets, curtains, blankets? Bring them on. Our heavy-duty machines are built for the big stuff. And when we say personal service, we mean it. No mixing of clothes ever. It's one customer, one machine always. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. Find us at Ashaliboche Lakeside, Dansuman, UPSA, Teshita Bibiano, Kaneshi, and right here at the Kumasi City Mall, Asokwa. Call 055-445-5314 and let's handle that laundry. Spin City Laundromat, wash, dry, and fold in less than 2 hours.
All right, welcome back from that quick commercial break. Alpha.
Yes, Janice.
Can you please reintroduce the topic?
Oh, I was saying that on the basis of what we talked about before we came on air, I think we sought to discuss the issue about Ghana's development looking forward and to find out whether or not this current generation, the future generation will do a better job than the current generation. That was the question we're asking. And we had wanted to draw around it to see exactly what our views would be on the matter. We have 9 minutes to do so.
Yeah.
At exactly 8 a.m., we'll be engaging Honorable Reagan Finn, who is the regional director for the National Service, and also someone seeking to lead the NDC as its regional organizer rather.
Okay.
But what's your take on
Okay,
this?
so I think the next generation are going to do better in terms of leadership and as well as on every front, because I think people are well equipped now. Information, there's easy access to information, and there's an I don't know, there's an attitude change. I don't know, like compared to the older generation, you can even see that right now, especially the young people, they have a different kind of mentality that every young person is striving to do better for himself. So you know, people, I can point to, say, let's say 5 random people who are working in the corporate field. They also have their own small businesses aside. Every young person, I believe right now, is engaged in some business to better themselves, and they are also prioritizing self-development and personal development. So I think as we advance, number one, in education, and as technology advances, as people get more information, as they get more educated, things are going to start looking better.
But for me, from where I sit, I look at it and I ask myself, as a country, why is it that anytime we are talking about quality leadership, we run towards one classical example, and we mention one name, Kwame Nkrumah, who is the first, or who is the first president of the Republic of Ghana. We are fixated on history. We are fixated on the past. From him, we've never, and if you ask a lot of Ghanaians, we've not gotten a president that matched his competence, his vision, his foresightedness, and everything. And there's a reason to that.
Tell me.
It means that the quality of leadership we've had from our first president has not been as good as he gave us.
Has not been as good
as he gave us. Things have been deteriorating over a period of time.
Okay.
Technologically, we are advancing. No doubt about that, just like you said. In terms of education, we are advancing. But what to do with that knowledge? What to practically do with that information, with that knowledge, with that skills, is where we are lacking. And my problem is that if care is not taken, this current generation might even do worse than, the future generation might even do worse than the current generation. Because I look at, for instance, how social media is influencing our behaviors today. I look at the depth of our thinking. I look at young people these days. And anytime we want to engage young people in a very intellectual conversation, I mean, conversation that requires depth, conversation that is about development, is about the progress of a nation. I look at their contribution sometimes, and you begin to wonder that are these the people that will bequeath the responsibility of this country to in the next foreseeable future? So what I'm saying is that I'm not saying in blanket terms that this or the future generation will do worse than the current, but I'm saying I'm beginning to see signs that suggest to me that if care is not taken, it's going to be worse. Just like, in our view, it's been worse from the time of Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay, so what I want to say about that is, first of all, if you are comparing Kwame Nkrumah to the presidents that we've had, factors and context have changed. So, for example, like you said, technological advancements and everything has come. And then leadership is also successive, right? And so I understand why you would say that from Nkrumah's time up until now, it looks like everything has been going down. But then I also think as a people, one of the things that we struggle with is how to sort of connect what we know to be normal to the changing pace of the world. So for instance, the old G's, the people, I don't know if I should call them the millennials, but the older people who run businesses, a lot of them struggle to understand, say, social media, modern concepts. Because one time I was having a conversation with my father, and then I was telling him that, oh, right now you can even buy food and they'll deliver to you. And then he was saying that, but you people, why do you take things so lightly? How can you send food that you are going to eat with someone, a complete stranger, because in his head it's not safe. What if the person poisons it? What if something happens to the food on the way? What if it pours? What if the food never gets to you? They think about all of these things. But then I think we are slowly approaching the point where the people that we have as a country, they understand some of these trends and they understand some of these realities, and they're able to translate it into what they do in their everyday lives. And so while I do not argue with you on the fact that some people are using social media or some other things that we see as advancements to their detriment, I also think that those same things can be used to do better things for the same people. I don't know, like social media is a tool, right? So you determine how you're going to use it.
The reason why I made the point is that if you look at it carefully, as a country, if you look at our current generation, our orientation has been that we are more of consumers of social media content than creators.
Okay.
Do you get the point? We are lacking in the area of creation or creating our technological solutions to solve our.
But Alpha, have you checked?
I'm coming. Our peculiar problems. Do you get the point?
Yeah.
So, yes, we are heavy on social media. We are very much engaged. We are very much active. But you look at some of the fundamental problems we have in this country. To what extent have we leveraged on social media to address these fundamental issues? You talk about our economy, for instance. You talk about doing business, for instance. This, of course, now we have some group of people who are doing online businesses, etc. But if you look at the aspect of production, for instance, what are we producing in terms of agriculture? Are we able to feed ourselves? How are we leveraging on technology to advance agriculture, for instance, in terms of industrialization? How are we performing in that area? You are social media is a means to achieving something. But for us, we are heavy on the entertainment side of social media or technology. Let me not say just social media, technology, than using that as a tool to solving fundamental issues.
I think it depends on who you are talking to. It depends on who you are talking to. Like I said, it's a tool, and so different people use it for different purposes. But then I was also trying to make the point that our young people have gotten to the point where they are starting to understand. And so, and I keep on saying that sometimes when we talk about social media and we talk about technological advancement, we act like it's a new thing and that is the only thing that this generation has to battle with. But then in every generation, right, as Solomon said, there's nothing new under the sun. I think in every generation there's something that threatens to collapse the society, to collapse civilization, and it doesn't. So I don't think just looking at social media as a factor alone, we can say that because of social media, things are going to get worse, or because people are exposed to technology. Of course, I believe that to whom much is given, much is expected. So I think these days, the young people that we have now, they have more chances of doing better. They have more resources. They are well equipped. But then it is, if we are going to do better as a society, I think we have to start now. We have to start bringing their conscience to it, that making them very conscious of the fact that these are resources that you have that we didn't have. These are resources that you are exposed to that are time we didn't know about. And so you have to use it for better things. You have to use it to develop yourself and to look for the interest of the country.
To conclude, I'm not doubting the fact that the future generation will be smarter than the current.
Finance and of
no
course.
doubt about that. I think that the future generation, because of the tools they have available to them, are likely to be smarter. But I think that for you to spare development, it goes beyond being smart, being skillful. It's about the patriotism and the commitment as well. To what extent are the young people committed and patriotic towards national development, for instance? If we were to engage young people about Ghana, what's their impression about Ghana? What do they say about the country? What view or mindset do they have about the country? That's why I'm saying that the reason why Kwame Nkrumah's name will continue to be mentioned is not because he was the smartest, the knowledgeable, but it was because of his vision, the patriotism, the commitment he had for Ghana, how he wanted to see Ghana, the kind of Ghana he wanted to see. All of these will spare you to do amazing things for your country. And it's something that in this conversation, looking at our young people who are coming, it looks like it's missing. And just like you said, maybe we need to do a lot more work to conscientize them, to understand that there's the need for us to be very patriotic towards the development of this country. Because of time, we can't continue. So
unfortunately, there's a lot I want to say, but then maybe we'll come back to the topic.
Yes, we'll come back to this debate. It's a very interesting debate, so hopefully we'll come back to it. But for now, we'll take a breather. On return, then, of course, we'll be speaking to a man who said is competent enough to lead the NDC in terms of its organizational wing. He wants to become the regional organizer for NDC. When we return, we'll talk to him. And then for our national service personnel, including Makwaja, your questions will be answered. Eh? You say, what? You don't have to ask him questions because you work with a private institution. You don't have any, or you still have questions. Okay, so when we return, we'll be posing those questions to him.
Last two.
If I was the president or a member of the parliament, send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mothership big penny. Send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mothership big penny. If I was the president or a member of the parliament, if I was the president or a member of the parliament, send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mothership big penny. Send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mothership big penny. We are making minimum say woo better. Niabedi and Niabano Niabeda. I see a pania from Ubena. When your party someone has sent to President of Wayama Chifa, President of Wayama Paba, President of Wayama Jimpa. If I was the president or a member of the.
I had wanted to tell you that the regional manager for FNB has sent me a message. Do you know what she said? Investment pa. This investment is nice. No, I've changed my mind. It's 4 minutes after 8 and you're still listening to the Orange Sunrise on Orange 107.9. Wherever you are listening to us, good morning to you and thank you very much for staying with us. It's time for us to get into our next conversation. The Regional Director for National Service, Mr. Regan Finn, is here with us. He is also seeking to become the regional organizer for the governing National Democratic Congress. And this morning, we'll ask him questions in relation to these areas. If you have questions for him, if you're an NDC person and you want to know if Mr. Finn is the man to lead the party as its regional organizer, you can ask me or ask him your question through our WhatsApp line on 05939329993. Mr. Finn, good morning.
Good morning.
I hope you're doing well.
I'm good.
You're good. How is the National Service Secretariat?
National Service Secretariat, we are doing well.
You're doing well.
Everything is working as it's.
Everything is under control.
Everything is under control.
The service personnel are asking, when will their allowance hit the account?
They've been paid.
But
November, December, January allowances.
November,
December,
January.
Yes.
So we are just left with February. We just ended February. So, okay. Yeah. Okay,
but
nice.
I can find out from them.
Oh, yes. I can testify to the January one.
We are working according to plan.
Okay.
And the plan is that national service should not owe service personnel beyond 1 month. Yes.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Now, talk to me about, when you came in, there was this issue about corruption with regards to the National Service Secretariat under the previous regime, and you had sought to change things. If you can walk us through some of the key things that you've done over the period in changing the narrative.
Yeah. Corruption in national service has been persistent over the years. And with this administration, we are ensuring that corruption become a thing of the past. The issue of ghost names and others becomes a thing of the past as far as this administration is concerned. So when we assume office, what management seeks to do, because there were issue of ghost names. So there was a clear directive from the presidency that national service should be audited. So Auditor General came around, went through all the districts in Ghana, came to the regional offices, and certain form of evidence was found that there were corruption, there were ghost names in the system. So right away, from the recommendation of the Auditor General, a committee was set, and the directives was that a new system should be developed at no cost to the states. So the Ministry of Youth Empowerment and Development, in collaboration with National Service Board and management, sat down and decided that now this is the directives from presidency. So we need to come out with a new system that will be at no cost to the state. National Service is capable of doing it. So we just comply by the directives from the presidency. And that is why the mainstream should have been posted last year, September. But due to some of these changes, change of system, it prolonged to
the posting.
November.
Okay.
It prolonged the postings to November. So far, there is a new system in place. Aside the new system, there is a saying that who watches the watchman. For us to see that there is no ghost names, no corruption in the system, due diligence must be done. So there is a system in place to check the system periodically, to review the existing system, and also to have a very resilient and a robust system. And from the two postings deployment we have done, that is the main deployment and the nurses deployment, we have seen that this is the most robust, resilient system that can best help national service going forward. So aside even even saying the robustness of this system, we are still not sitting aloof.
Okay.
There is also a transition team in place. Day in and day out, they come forward to review the system so that there will be corruption free in the current system.
So has it
national service so far so good? Things are being worked out as expected and as planned.
So would you say that this system that you've developed, this new system, has been able to solve the fundamental challenge of the existence of ghost names on the...
I can assure you that with the existence of this system, it will be very difficult for ghost names to come into our system.
Is that
this is a system, you cannot sit somewhere and be doing your own things. Yes.
That's why every month they go for monthly evaluation.
That has been there for long.
Oh, okay.
But there has been a new additions. For instance, at first, private agencies and other institutions didn't have access to the platform.
Oh, okay.
But after monthly evaluation, after working for a month and being evaluated, you need to be approved. We are working a system where those institutions, the supervisors at the various institutions, would also attest to it that Mr. A or Sister B came to work for this number of days.
Oh, okay.
And I can attest to that. So the person, the supervisor over there approves it.
Oh, okay.
Once it is approved, it gets to the district managers. The district manager also go through, because they also embark on monitoring exercises. So if they come to your workplace and you are not sent, the possibility that they will not, you will not be evaluated
is very high.
So once they also do due diligence, they also approve you. After approval, it comes to the regional internal auditor. The internal auditor will also do his or her due diligence, go through rigorously before you are approved. Once you are approved, it gets to this regional accountant. He or she also goes through it and also gets you approved before it gets to the regional director. The regional director also does his one or two things before it gets to headquarters.
National.
So it will go through a series of events before you are approved and be paid. That is why we are bringing on board the evaluation forms are uploaded on time.
Okay.
We send them, we upload them on time, and each service personnel to also go onto their dashboard and fill it and submit to all these agencies.
Now what
So
we understand
aside all this,
yes,
aside all this process, there is also a transition team in place that day in and day out gets onto the system to find out the viability, the resilience of the system, how the system is able to check ghost names and other stuff. So if you're a manager with National Service Authority, it will be extremely difficult for you to input in some ghost names. So I can assure you, as far as I'm concerned with the current system, it's very robust and it will be corruption free.
See, the other issue that we need to also ask is, we are learning that some service personnel are complaining about their status being flagged.
Yeah,
and
that is also another means to check ghost names in the system.
Okay.
So if your dashboard is flagged, it means that there is something wrong with your information. So what is flagged, go back to your institution, get it done, and come in, and it will be rectified for you.
Okay. So there are those who say, maybe in looking at some of the things you require, some may require their school transcripts.
It differs.
Student ID, proof of fee payment, and maybe admission letter as well.
Yeah.
So these are some of the key things.
These are some of the key things. So once you are flagged on these key things, you go back to your...
So before you get it resolved, you will not get your allowance?
No.
And you will not be approved?
You will not even be validated.
Okay.
You will not even be validated in the first place.
I see.
You will not be validated.
So this is also another
system to check that the system is working and the system is corruption free.
Okay. You know, the other issue has got to do with those who completed their national service, and they will have to do yearly, correct me if I'm wrong, yearly evaluation, if that's not annual evaluation. How smooth is the process for them? Because I've heard some people complaining that when they come to your offices,
may be facing challenges for now. The reason is that the system they use is different from the system we are using today.
Oh, okay.
So the former system, when there is an omission with your name, your details wasn't corresponding to your Ghana card details. So now we are using a system whereby if your details does not correspond with your Ghana card details, the system will flag you.
Okay.
So in order for you to go through smoothly, you need to get all your details corrected before you can be approved.
Okay, so that's why some people may be having
that is why some people have issues getting onto their dashboard.
Okay. Now, there are some who, have you heard some also complaining that they are unable, it's like their accounts, which I don't know whether account details or pinned.
Ghana Pay account.
Yes.
Before we even released allowances, we came out with a release that personnel should go back to check their Ghana Pay accounts. Because that is the only medium you can be paid through.
Okay.
So if your Ghana Pay account is incorrect, the possibility that you not being paid is very high. Because if you make any mistake to pay, it may get into
and it will be difficult to retrieve it.
And it will be difficult to retrieve.
Okay.
So that is why we are urging all service personnel to make sure that they have an accurate Ghana Pay
because
account.
it's one of the key requirements before you go through as part of the registration process.
Payment, the validation process.
Okay. So you'll have to get that done.
You have to get your Ghana Pay account. If you are facing any challenges with your Ghana Pay, kindly go to your bank, the bank in which you registered your Ghana Pay with.
Oh, okay.
Go there and make sure they rectify it. When you go there and it's rectified, and you don't even, when it is rectified, you don't even have to come to our office. Just go into your dashboard, input it, and send. We'll get it done for you.
Okay. Now, quick questions about those who have finished and want to secure their certificate. Are there challenges with that process?
Previous ones, yes, but we are still working things out to make sure that the system become free, become very easy for everyone. So the authority has made it a point that you don't have to wait for the hard copy of your certificate. When you go to your dashboard and you request it, you'll be issued with the Ye certificate.
Oh, okay. So you can make
you can make it on Ye certificate.
Oh, okay.
Even though those who completed service 3-4 years ago, we are now using a new system, and those system has not been onboarded onto the system.
So you'll have to wait for it.
So we will have to wait for, if your certificate is not in. We assume that those 2-3 years
were given already.
have received their certificates already. So we have to onboard their information to the new system before they can access the Ye.
Okay. Now the other question I have is there were those who, when they were supposed to go through the registration process, had some issues with their documentation. Maybe their Ghana card information and maybe their school, whatever, their names, and there were some discrepancies.
There were
some people couldn't even go through what happens to them?
There were some discrepancies. So when it started, there was a clear directive. And the correct directives was that if you know that your information on your Ghana card does not correspond with the information that the school gave to National Service, you need to swear an affidavit.
Okay.
Go do gazetting. So we even introduced e-gazetting. So you don't have to walk into the Ghana Publishing Company's office. You just sit at the comfort of your home and you just go onto your dashboard, request e-gazetting, and it will be done. It will be done for you. But this is what we are telling those upcoming ones, that they should not sit down for their information to be loaded to National Service platform before they come.
So they need to go to the school and check.
To go and check and make sure that their information on Ghana card correspond with the information the school will be. Because when it happens, we don't know any individual.
You deal with the institutions.
We deal with the institutions. So when you come to our offices, we ask you to go back to your institution. When the institution does the needful, it will reflect on our dashboard, and you can go ahead and do whatever you want.
I'm told that there are some who, because of that, couldn't go through the process to start their service. I'm asking, what happens to them? So it means they will join the next cohort? Or?
We in National Service did everything that we could to make sure that everyone who has successfully completed school goes through the National Service this year. Okay. So if due to one or two reasons and someone couldn't go through the system, there is an opportunity for the person. The person then becomes a defaulter. In March, this year, March, possibly in the middle of this year, March, we'll open the room for defaulters to also come in and register. And it doesn't correspond with those who just completed, but someone who has completed 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay. Those people are
couldn't do the service.
Yes.
Has the opportunity to also do it.
Oh, okay. Please, if you are a service personnel, you are a former service personnel, and you have questions. I don't know, Mark. The way Mark is looking at, do you have? Please come. Let me open the phone. He's a service personnel here, so he's interested in this.
I'm at the service.
What's your question?
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
My question is a concern and it's a question too. About the Ghana card details and the detailing with what we have. Me per se, they never gave us a chance to cross-check the details of something to the national service. So I just there
who couldn't give you the chance?
The school never gave us the opportunity.
Did you find out?
Now, what we were just there was we received a message. We were asking on update on national service. We never had an update. So that day we got messages that will show.
So do you have a problem with your?
No, I didn't have. I had friends that had a lot of problems, and so now they haven't been able to resolve it. They couldn't study themselves.
When we were in university, when you're about to complete, you'll be asked to come and cross-check your information.
But we never had a chance.
So we did.
Okay.
So fortunately for us, we'll be having orientations going forward.
Oh, okay.
We are starting pre-orientation, pre-national service orientation. So when we get there, we'll inform the students and also inform school administration. So that they should give the opportunity. Sometimes it is also not the school. A school like Tako School of Mines, when you submit your information, changing it becomes very difficult. They will not allow you to tamper with it. Some, due to some reasons, some for election purposes, they are not 18. They go and forge their age, and a whole lot of issues. So when it happens, the school deems that the information you have submitted
is correct.
It's correct. So if you have your date of birth, I don't think date of birth is something that you should forget.
Unless you have football age and you have
I don't think date of birth is something.
And maybe the only sometimes the name, the arrangement of the name.
It depends on we the students.
You know,
a student came to me, a national service personnel came to me. She has 3 names on her Ghana card. When you go back to the school, she has 2
names.
So which is which?
Okay, so there's difference from the.
And this is something we should not do at all, because it can prevent you from even accessing visa when you want to travel. It can prevent you from accessing visa.
Okay.
It can prevent so many things in your life.
All your documents should have
should be accurate.
Well consolidated.
Yes, all your documents should be accurate.
Okay.
So we urge students that even if the school has not made any arrangement for that, do that yourself.
Okay.
Go to your school administration. Tell them you want to find out your information with the school. If you don't do, it means that if you are found, if your name, if your information on your Ghana card
does not tally
with the one with
it will flagged.
The possibility of you spending not less than 2,000 Ghana for service
to fix that.
To fix that, to do your services.
Wow. So the assurance is given to your friends is that for now,
if
what
the
they
school
can
is not making it up, just kindly go to your school
okay,
and find out your information and do the needful before they did the
And the school said that you come to the NSS.
No, the point that you waited when the postings were released, when the pins were released and you had issues.
At that time,
we never had a chance to even
relax. Let him make his point.
We foresee that coming. You see, postings were released in 2025 April.
Yeah.
When postings were released, some of these issues were coming up. But fortunately, on your part, as students, the system was cancelled. That pin was cancelled. So that should have been the time For you to go back to your school
and work
to
on
cross and work on your own.
So now for them, what can they do now?
That is what I'm telling them. They should go back to
They should go back to the school. Okay.
To cross check.
Okay.
Especially those who are in the system now, those who are schooling the final years now. They should do that before it is.
And those who couldn't do the service because of that, they should go.
They should go. They should ratify. They should go and ratify their information.
Okay.
Other than that, they can also get access to do.
So they need to do that first before they come to the authority.
Yes.
Okay.
They have to do it because once you're a defaulter, you just go for attestation from your school. Once you get your attestation, the name on your attestation or your details on the attestation should correspond with your details on your Ghana card and also your certificate.
Okay.
Because
that's very important.
Upload all these informations onto the National Service dashboard. So if it doesn't correspond, now National Service, we don't have any source document than the Ghana card.
Ghana card is the primary document.
It's the primary document.
So if you have issues with that, you are doomed.
If you have issues with your Ghana card, I will kindly urge you to rectify it before it's too late.
Okay. Very important. We've spent almost 30 minutes on national service. Let's spend the other 30 minutes or maybe 20 minutes on NDC. Zafin, is it true that you want to become the regional organizer for the NDC?
More than 100% true.
And, you know, a lot of the people, when they want to assess whether or not you're the right person, will first of all ask the question, what has been your sacrifices for the NDC so far?
When it comes to sacrifice, I have sacrificed enough for the party. But before I go on to the sacrifice, I will urge all youth out there that the NDC today is more attractive than any other political party in Ghana and beyond. So if you want to join the NDC, the time is now. The NDC
don't miss the opportunity.
Yeah. If you want to join the NDC, if you want to join any other political party,
the time is
now.
Okay.
And for you to join an attractive political party is the NDC. The NDC is the most attractive party in Ghana as we speak.
Okay.
Alfa Markins has attested to that. When he said during their days it was difficult for someone to
young people to
associate with the NDC.
Today, the narrative has changed.
Today the narrative has changed. When you go to our various campuses, the NDC is the most attractive as far as political party is concerned. If you're a youth and you want to realize your potentials in life, the political party to join is the NDC. That is where your future is. That is where you will be open to a lot of things and a lot of opportunities.
I see.
So the time has come. The NDC has opened its books for prospective people to come and register. For voters, for Ghanaians, and I'm urging most of the youth to register. We started on 10th April, we started on 10th February, and we are ending in 30th of March.
Okay.
Go to wherever you voted during the 2024 elections. Even if you have not voted and you are 18 years. Go to your nearest polling station. That is where the NDC call it branch.
Okay.
Branch. Go see the secretary and get registered. Go see the secretary and get registered. The registration is free. You don't have to pay anything for registration. But when you are done registering, you'll be issued with a card. The card, if you need a card, the card is 50 cedis.
Okay.
A plastic, a very nice card. The card is 50 cedis. Once you have registered to join the party, you have to be part of the decision-making body of the party. In view of that, you have to pay 3 months dues, which a month is just 20 Ghana cedis. So the 3 months is 60 Ghana cedis. In addition to the card, you have 56 Ghana cedis. When that is done, then you have fully become a member of the party.
I see.
When you become a member of the party, then you can also take decision in the party. After registering, the party will also open its booths for people to contest for branch positions. Once you have registered and you have secured your card and you have paid your 3 months dues,
you can contest.
You can't contest, but you can take part
vote
in the decision.
Oh,
you can
okay,
vote
okay.
to elect branch executives.
Oh, I see.
You can vote to elect branch executives.
Okay.
So that is that. So I urge the youth out there to join the NDC, and the time to join the NDC is now.
Okay.
Go to wherever you registered to vote and register with the NDC. Our registration is across board. It's across board. Go and get registered.
Stefan has done a very good advert for NDC. When we are done, we'll discuss the payment model. Talk to me.
Now, when it comes to sacrifice, I have been in this party more than half of my years. I have sacrificed my life more than half of my years, yes. The reason is that I started working for the NDC when I was 16 years.
16
years.
In which region? This region?
In this region.
Oh,
Ofolukrum, Amnaga.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So at the time, because I was young and I was not up to the age of 18, I couldn't take some positions in the party. So I became an errand boy for some of the constituency executives. I was doing most of the errands in the constituency for the executives. So when I became 18 years, I went and contested because at the 18 years, I matured and I vote.
Okay.
For that matter, I joined a branch. And joining that branch, I contested to become a branch secretary. And I won. That is
the first time.
For the first time.
You won.
That is
Oforuku.
post office.
Post office.
Amraga post office.
Oh, okay.
Now the Union Market.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Formerly, that is where the post office was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know that.
Oforukum,
yes.
Oforukum and Etenval. That is where the post office was located. Okay. So that is where I was a branch secretary. So I served as a branch secretary, and the fact that you are a branch secretary, you have the mandate to contest at the ward. That is the electoral area.
Okay.
So I also went and contested for electoral area or ward youth organizer, and I won.
I see.
Yes. After winning and with hard work, with humility, with humble service, the constituency, when it came that I needed to go to the constituency, I didn't go by myself. The leadership of the party at Amnaga and Ofolukrum decided that, no, Finn, you are very hardworking and you are very humble. So we will send you to the constituency. At the time, I was contesting for the constituency youth organizer. Before I went and picked my nomination form, 6 people had already picked their nomination forms to contest.
Okay.
Because I had the backing of the elders within the party. When I picked the nomination, all the 6 decided to come and back me, and they didn't contest. Yes. All the 6 decided.
That's quite interesting.
Withdraw.
Okay.
To come and support me. So I went on.
Unopposed.
Yes.
For Ofolukrum
constituency
as youth.
Deputy youth organizer.
Deputy youth organizer.
Yes.
Interesting.
I went on contested.
This was, which year did this happen?
That was 2005.
2005?
Yes.
As far back as 2005?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I went on contested. In the following election year, I didn't, when I was given the deputy youth organization position, I see deputies as operational officers. So I was doing everything for
the substantive. My boss, he was the former regional treasurer. Okay. Oh, okay.
I was doing virtually everything for him. So in case there is anything and I want to do, I just need to go and discuss with him. He gives me the approval. So the youth saw a great potential in me. So in my next election, my boss wasn't going again. He was contesting for the constituency secretaryship position. Then all the youth said, you are the one we want you to lead it. I went into the elections again. The electoral college at the time was 151. I garnered 135 votes out of the 151. Out of the 151, I garnered 135 votes
to become the constituency youth organizer.
And I've contested on 3 tickets. So at the constituency alone, I've served for 16 years.
16 for Forukum constituency.
Yes.
Wow. First as deputy youth organizer.
First as
youth organizer.
Then youth organizer for 3 times.
For 3 times?
Yes.
For 12 years?
For 12 years.
You were the youth organizer for NDC no Forukum constituency. Interesting.
Thereafter, on campus too, I've heard a lot
Which
of
campus?
University of Education, University of Kumasi campus.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm state.
Oh, okay.
I became the deputy treasurer. When I went into the school, I didn't hide my political affiliation. So they saw me very active. And I was given a deputy treasurer at the time. After, that was level 200. At level 300, you take positions at level 300. So at level 300, I became the PRO for the institution.
SRC?
No, I became 10.
14, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
At Amstead.
At Amstead, okay.
Yeah. So thereafter, last 4 years, the youth in our various constituencies saw a great potential in me. And they were calling me to come to the region. Yes, they were calling me to come to the region. I went into the region. When you are contesting a youth organizer, a deputy youth organizer at the region, it doesn't need some of us. Because you need to have enough of money before you can go. But I went into the election without paying a dime to delegates.
You didn't pay anything?
I didn't pay anything. And they awarded me with it because of hard work.
So you
because of the work they've seen me doing at the constituency level.
Okay.
So they deem it fit that we have seen you. We have seen you working. You are very hard working. And you respect us well. You serve with humility. So we need you as our leader in the region. And truth be told, when I went into the contest, I won.
I see.
Aside that, I've served as a polling agent at Homaso Trinity. I've been a polling agent twice. I've been a polling agent at Ahija Ketego, Pink Coastal. I've been a polling agent at Ahija Sumpediase. I've been a polling agent at Ayiduase RC Primary.
Okay.
I've been a polling agent at Chumudiase Palace. Almost everywhere, for Kenton Chrono, I've been a polling agent. Kenton Chrono School, I've been a polling agent. So every place in the Folukrum, virtually I've served as a polling agent.
Okay.
Aside that, you remember a tour by election?
I do.
A tour by election. I was a polling agent at JJT.
Okay.
I was a polling agent at JJT. So when it comes to sacrificing for the party, I've sacrificed enough. And it's not about the long service. I've also nurtured people within Ofolkom constituency. When you take the 28 executives, current executives, I can confidently tell you that not less than 25 of them I nurtured.
Including Jerry?
You can find out for me. You can find out for me.
Oh, okay. Do you know Fuga? He's not an executive, but he's
very well.
Okay.
You can also find out.
He's my close friend. Okay.
When you come to Ofolkom, they'll tell you everywhere. When you mention Ofolkom, the name they will associate with is Finn.
I see.
Finn is Ofolkom.
Now let's come to
why you
when
think when it comes to sacrifice for the
you've done enough for the
party. I have done enough for the party. The last election, I was a regional executive member. I've been part of all these campaigns. The general chairman came to the region and said, as a region, we can't be doing the same thing and achieve the same results. So there must be different things being done to achieve a different results. So the initiative came that we should divide the region into 5. And when the region was divided into 5, I was made to, myself and my regional vice chairman, was made to head Adanse Amansie zone. And all the operations work, heavily supported by my regional vice chairman. We did.
If you say operations, what do you mean?
That is the groundwork.
As in organizing people?
Organizing people, mobilizing, sensitizing people to vote for the party.
Okay.
And that is basically what we were doing. We went there, we had just one seat in Adanse Amansie. The NDC had just one seat before 2024 elections in Adanse Amansie. That is New DBRC. Even at the time, New DBRC seat was shaking.
Yeah, because 2016 it was won by MPP.
Yeah. 2024 it was shaking. It was shaking because MPP was in power. The person who overtook him was still
was also contesting.
Jojo Drew,
Deputy Agric Minister.
Yes, he was still contesting. And at the time, he was the Deputy Agric Minister. So look at, he came from nowhere, win the seats. Now he became a member of parliament. He became a member of parliament.
And a deputy minister.
And a deputy minister. So we went there, won that seat. When we went to the town, I told them we would retain the seat back. And we did. And that's also called Almighty Katie Hammer. Almighty Katie Hammer. We went there with strategy.
Which strategy did you go there with?
Of some strategies, we can't lead them here because
the ones you can talk about.
That is, first and foremost, we needed to get our executives united.
There was some disunity.
We needed to get our executives united. And also strategize to get into the root of the party, where the root of the base of the party. We went after meeting the constituency executives. We met all ward coordinators to tell them the tax ahead. That Adanse Asuka since 2000, since 2000, we claim that we have won we win as Adanse Asuka, but we don't. So we told them the tax ahead. Met the branch executives and told them that, Master, look, it's not about your interest. It's not about my interest, but the interest of the party. You may disagree with your parliamentary candidates, but you should not disagree with
the party.
The party. The party says we must win this seat. These are the policies, these are the strategies we are putting in place. Let's all fall in line and make sure that we achieve that. And we told them that when we achieve that, it will be a history for the administration. And they agreed to that, and they agreed to the plan, and they all follow suit. Hold and behold, we won Adanse Asuka. As at 12 p.m., because the plan was that by 12 p.m., we should be confident that we have won. So as at 12 p.m., all indications were indicating that Adanse Asuka has been won.
So you want to say, if people want to know your organizational skills, they should use Adanse, the victory of...
That is one. Akrofum, Adanse Akrofum has never been won.
Akrofum. Yes, this young guy, I forgot his name, some slim guy.
Azuma.
Yes.
We also said no. We must win this seat. Fortunately for us, Adanse Akrofum, all the executives were united. So we saw that
you can penetrate.
We went thick and thick into the bushes, into the forest, into the farms, and fortunately for us, we won it.
So you were at the heart of it?
I was. Obuasi East, the MPP was leading us more than 32,000.
Obuasi East is Kwekukwatins?
No. Obuasi East was the doctor.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Boache.
Okay.
They were leading the NDC close to 26,000.
You claim you have won. You went to court.
No.
That's not the one that...
Before 2024 elections.
Okay.
Before 2024 elections, they were leading us more than 26,000 votes. 26,000. But when we got to the constituency, we needed a change with the strategy. The executives also came on board, and we put in place some strategies to make sure that we win that seat. From 26,000, now even the one we disagree with 19 votes. From 26,000, it came
to 19 votes.
I personally think we won.
You won Obuasi?
Yes, we won Obuasi. Had it not been the helicopter crash, I think
we will have pursued the matter.
It was in
because
court.
the person was one
court.
of the person who died was the PC.
Samuel Abuaji.
Yes.
May you so rest in peace.
I see.
And Obuasi West, we also nearly, when at the collation center, Koko Carton thought he has lost. Because when the votes were coming, at the collation center, when the votes were coming, everything was settled that until some
areas were added.
Votes from some areas were added, and we realized that we are.
I see.
So that is the work
now let's
some of us have done for this party.
Let's talk about the current regional organizer, because a lot of people also seem to think that over the period he has done a very good job. Isham. Now we know that Isham has declared that he wants to become the regional chairman. But if somebody who has, I think Isham has served as organizer for, is it 8 years?
2 terms.
2 terms. So he has very rich experience. And before that, he was the youth organizer.
He was
a deputy. And then he became the main organizer. The question some people ask is, what has been your relationship with Isham, for instance? And to some extent, do you think you are the person that can smoothly continue with the operational works that Isham was doing?
Let me tell you one thing. I'm a team player. And I'm very free with any of the regional executives, 21 regional executives. If you ask my information from them, they will tell you. Isham did a great work as an organizer. And for him going for the chairmanship position, I think we need, if not equally, someone who is very close when it comes to
Isham can bring
comes to experience with Isham. Okay. To fit into the shoes of the organization position. And I can attest to that. I've been a branch executive. And when it comes to branch, I understand what branch executives go through. When it comes to ward, I understand what ward executives go through.
Constituency.
When it comes to constituency, I have served at the constituency, and I know what constituencies go through.
And then regional.
And the region.
Okay.
I'm now the deputy regional youth organizer. When it comes to organization, I perfectly understand it. And I'm a committed and a devoted person to step into that shoes.
Talking about commitment and devotion, national service itself is a very demanding job. Do you think you can combine that with another demanding job as a regional organizer of the party?
These are choices. And it has to do with planning. If you have a plan, you can. If you have a plan, I have a plan for national service. I have a plan for the NDC.
Doesn't the directive of the General Secretary affect you?
We are not part.
You are not part?
We are not part.
Oh, I see.
We are not part. So, all that I'll urge the delegates is that Finney Emmanuel comes with a rich experience. And voting for Finney Emmanuel as your next regional organizer, the NDC will never regret giving me that mandate. Let me tell you one thing. It's not about just talking. It's not about just talking. It's about understanding the work and doing it.
Okay.
It's about understanding the work. And when it comes to understanding, my understanding of organization is supreme.
But you
I
need,
don't believe in an organization whereby I will sit at the top and issue instructions.
you want to go to the base.
I will get to the base with them. I cannot do the work alone. I'm only there
Facilitate.
to facilitate the work on the grounds and get to the grounds with them. When I was at just the last elections, Adansi Amansi, when you asked of me over there, even branch executives will identify that this guy was at my branch.
But this election will require resources.
Yeah.
Are you ready and are you capable to
Once-
get the resources needed for this
once
assignment?
I've made my mind to contest, I will go into the elections with all resources. The first resources I have is my human resource base. I don't go into elections looking at the material things, looking at what I have, the money, the quantum of money I'll pump into the elections. I first look at my human resource base. And with the NDC elections, we don't go into elections with, and we don't focus on people with huge resources. We look at people who are up to task. We look at people who can do the job, people who have rich experience. That is the hallmark of the NDC.
Okay.
That is the difference between the NDC and the other political parties. With the other political parties, if you don't have the money,
Like CPP?
Not CPP,
MPP.
the MPP.
Yeah, of course, you have to mention it. You know who.
With the MPP, it's all about money. If you don't have that resources,
are you sure?
if you don't, they don't consider your rich experience. The MPP never will consider that.
But NDC too, money is important.
For with the NDC, if money was a determining factor, I wouldn't have been a youth organizer of the regional deputy youth organizer of the party, and I wouldn't have been a constituency youth organizer for this number of years.
Okay.
So the NDC delegates looks at competence.
Okay. I'll pick some calls, few calls. Maybe there are NDC people who have questions for you or they want to make some statements. I'll pick some calls, but I want to read some messages first. This one is coming in from Yao Kwenu. He works with Newmont, but I know that he's a NDC executive at Manshia. Is it Manshia South or North? One of them. He says, "Good morning, Alpha. Greetings to my incoming organizer, Finn. He said Finn stands out as a passionate and visionary young leader whose commitment to the progress of the youth in the Ashanti region is truly admirable. His dedication to grassroots mobilization, unity, and empowerment reflects the qualities of a leader who understands the needs and aspirations of young people. With his energy, humility, and strong sense of service, Finn continues to inspire confidence among the youth and party faithful. As an incoming Ashanti regional organizer hopeful, he embodies the spirit of hard work, loyalty, and innovation needed to strengthen the youth front and drive the region toward greater political success and development." This came through from Yakwenu, Deputy Secretary Hopeful, Manshia South. So you want to move from where you are to the, okay, Deputy Secretary. I understand that. Thank you very much, Yao, for joining us this morning with your message. You can also call me or send me a message. You can call on 0541 022 318. 0541 022 318. Or you can send me a text on 059 39 32 993. 059 39 32 993. That's how you can send me your message. I've seen some of your messages this morning, and let me read some of them. This one says that listening to your guest, the modalities put in place to check abnormalities at his outfit probably might be the best streamlined system, to streamline the system. But will he also admit that the people who it's like your message, I have to get it and read it correctly. I'll get it and read it very correctly for you. It's like I'm having some difficulties with it. But you can send me your messages. I'm going to read it. This one says that, good morning, sir. My name is Kweku, speaking to you at Oforikrum constituency. The man sitting in your studio is an institution. He has really contributed his quota towards the development of the NDC within the constituency. It's not surprising that every election he contests, he wins. This will not be different. Isham is going to get the best replacement. Oh, okay. Thank you very much for your message this morning on 05939329993. This one says that, good morning, and please extend my greetings to your guest, Finn. We know him and we'll vote for him. Simple. You didn't add your name. Please, next time, do well to add your name. And I don't know if you're qualified to vote. This one is not for everybody. So, so you have to be sure that you can vote. It's very important. This one says that, good morning, Alfa. Listening to your conversation. Please, I want to ask a question. I'm a national service personnel, and I want to find out if at this point in time, if I have difficulties accessing my allowance from the Ghana Pay account, what's the process to access the money? Please, can you ask him for me? Is that he wants to know how to get the money from his Ghana Pay account?
You should go to his bank.
You go to the bank?
The bank, yeah.
As when you are registering, you add your bank?
Yeah, the Ghana Pay, you just, the Ghana Pay.
So whichever bank you...
Yeah, whichever bank you registered your Ghana Pay with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just go there and then...
Just go to your bank.
Okay.
If you have any issues to do with your Ghana
then
Pay,
you can
go to your bank.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. This one says that, I am Menu listening to you from Inshiaso constituency. I'm a member of the NDC, and I am convinced this morning, this is the first time I'm listening to the gentleman you are speaking with. One thing I've realized is that he has been through the mill. He has been a branch executive. Is it? Do you call it electoral area or what? But he said electoral area executive, constituency, regional. Clearly, he is most qualified to lead the party as far as its organization is concerned. Thank you very much, Manu, for joining us this morning with your message. You can keep your messages coming through 05939329993. That's how you get interactive with us this morning, and we intend to read all your messages. We are also live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook, so if there are any comments there, of course, we'll share it to the rest of our listeners as well. We are live on YouTube. The YouTube link is Orange 107.9 FM. Orange 107.9 FM. The Facebook is Orange 107.9. Orange 107.9. So that's how you can join us this morning. If you want to see who Finn is, maybe some of you don't know him, you can go on our YouTube page and on our Facebook wall, and of course have a glimpse or catch a glimpse of who Mr. Finn is. Now, this one says that, good morning to you. My name is Kofi, and I'm listening to you from KNUST campus. Yes, indeed, I know Finn. Finn, if you're a student or if you're in student politics, you must know Finn because he is a core member of the... are you very active with...
Very, very active. All the campuses, including private.
Are you guys knew him? Hey! And then, Chama, should you do what? Okay. So he says if you are a student politician, you must know him. Okay, that's good. So now, with working with these campuses and working with national assembly, would you say it gives you some advantage because it's like a lot of young people.
That is what I bring on board with.
Okay.
I believe that taking 2024 election into perspective, a lot of the people that voted were youth, and they fall within the ages of 18 to 35. The ages of 18 to 35 constitute about 61% of our electoral votes. And where you can identify these young guys is the campuses. If you get one scholar, one university graduate in a family who becomes an NDC person, the possibility of him changing all those family members to the NDC is very high.
So that's the target.
So the target after our elections, we are doing it, and we continue to do that. The focus is that after becoming regional organizer, there should not be a single polling station in our campuses that NDC will lose.
Hey.
There should
But this
not
is
be
Ashanti regional.
Yes.
Ashanti regional.
Yes. Let me tell you one
It's
thing.
the headquarters and stronghold.
Let me tell you one thing. Election this day is scientific. Election is scientific. If you want to sit in your home and decide to win an election with scientific measures, you can. You can. So we are going to put together scientific approach to win most of these young guys. For all you know, most of these young guys do not belong to any political party. The fact that their parents are NDC or NDC doesn't make them NDC.
They have their minds.
They have their mind.
Their own minds.
They can also think and decide for themselves. So that would be the target.
This one says that.
Let me tell you one thing. Aside winning chunk of the campus's votes, market where water will not touch. Market today. What day? Today is 5th.
Today is 5th March.
NDC is likely to win not less than 15 seats in Ashanti region. If I become the regional organizer.
15 seats.
I'm telling you.
Hey.
You see, there are certain seats in Ashanti region that should go for the NDC.
15 seats.
I'm telling you. And I can mention those seats to you as I speak.
Please mention them.
We have 7 now.
Yes,
we have 7
you do have 7. So you get additional 8 and consolidate the 7.
I'm going to mention the 8 to you. Atuman Punya is one of them.
Atuman Punya.
Yes, Atuman Punya.
Yeah, the gap as I checked the last time.
I've worked. My first postings was in Atuman Punya.
Okay.
I know every corner in Atuman Punya, and I still do not understand why the NDC should lose Atuman Punya seats.
So with you as the regional organizer, Atuman Punya can become NDC.
I'm telling you. I said I do not understand why Atuman Punya seat should still go for the MPP. Yes, I can mention every town in Atuman Punya and tell you why that seat should go for the NDC. It is because we are not doing the right things at the right time.
Okay.
That is one. The 3 Ahafu.
Yes, the 3
Ahafu. We have won one. We have won Havana Southeast. The Southwest and the North.
Think NDC can win?
I'm telling you. That is why I've asked you. I'm telling you, I've asked you to tip.
And we will cut this part.
Yes.
So it will be on the social media platforms. So
Offensive North.
Offensive North.
Offensive North.
You win Offensive North. It's winnable.
I'm telling you. Offensive North all the time. We say, hey, Finn as an organizer, the Eka will be a thing of the past. I'm telling you.
Was it the Eka
Yes. Eka Finn as the regional organizer of the NDC in Ashanti region.
Hey.
The Eka in Offensive North will be a thing of the past.
So Atuman Punya.
If you just Abel North.
If you just Abel North.
Yes. If you just Abel North. If you just Abel North. Buamai.
Yes.
It shouldn't. It's a seat for the NDC. It's a seat for the NDC. How many have I mentioned so far?
You've mentioned the Fija, Atuman Punya, Ahafuano South.
Jaso.
Ojuaso is where?
Asante Achim South.
Asante Achim South.
Yes.
Eh.
I'm telling you. Bosome Freon.
Bosome Freon.
Yes. How many have I mentioned so far?
You've mentioned like 6.
More than 6. 7.
Okay, 7. So
Obuasi West.
Obuasi West.
Manso Edubia. Take, it's even Manso Edubia. Take all these constituencies I mentioned. Manso Edubia.
Yes. Folks, it's like Finn, he has confidence, but
so take all these constituencies.
They are
know one day
snatch.
One day, 2029. January 2029.
We return to this conversation.
We will return to this conversation.
Let me read a few messages and then we'll go. Because if I allow you, the things you say, maybe the MPP people, I don't know. But let me. This one says, Alfa, good morning. My name is Abrante, listening to you at Asawasi constituency. For us, Finn is our neighbor. You know, we are very close to Oforikrom constituency. So we know what he's capable of. Tell him that we are waiting for him at Asawasi and the ground to be fertile for him. Oh, okay. I see. Asawasi constituency. That's what Abrante is saying. This one says that, good morning. My name is Kiski. Okay, Kiski. I'm sending this message from Mensha North. My point is Finn is a very good candidate. But I want you to ask him, for me, what plans does he have for the professional groups, because it looks as if it's a constituency that NDC seems to suffer with. A lot of the professionals don't seem to like it, especially in the region. I don't know. That's Kiski's question. Is that
we have a project called Alfa Project.
Alfa Project.
Alfa Project.
It's my project. We have to pay.
We have a project called Alfa Project.
Okay.
And this project seeks to bring on board all professionals. Yes. It seeks to bring all professionals on board. And what we'll do with them, I will not say it on radio. Because our opponent might have a listen. They also listen.
Oh, yeah. Of course, I know they are monitoring.
So, my brother texted, the one who texts,
I
want to tell him that we have a plan for
So there's a plan for professionals?
We have a plan for professionals. And when I get in touch with them, I'm part of NDC Teachers Forum.
Okay.
I'm part of.
Are you a teacher by training?
Yeah, I'm a teacher by
you said
training.
you completed.
I've monitored them. I've had series of meetings with the executives before the 2024 elections. So my only prayer is that I become the regional organizer, and I'm going to integrate all these people and bring them on board and make sure that we forge ahead for victory 20, not just victory 2028, but victory 2028 and beyond. And also, what do they seek to benefit when they come on board? It is a complete package. We are coming on board with. So they should have patience. Finn is coming for them. We are coming. I'm coming to work with them, and I'm coming to make sure that they get what they want as far as politics is concerned.
The message I sent, a friend of mine, Yauquin, he said he would like to have your number. He said he is missing your number. He has lost his. He has, I think it was on his old phone, so he needs that. Maybe after the show, then we'll see what we'll do with that. This one said, good morning, boss. Okay. Good morning, boss. I want to please. Okay. He said greetings to everyone listening. That's from Pakwesi. But he's a national organizer, so he has to be political. This one says that my name is is it Alice? I want to believe it's Alice. Please, I'm a young person, but I'm interested in social media organization. As someone who wants to become the regional organizer, is social media one of the things he's looking at? and if he has any strategy to ensure that the NDC is attractive on social media in the region. Interesting.
You cannot do politics without social media in this in this our modern world. So we welcome such a person, and there are certain plans I cannot outline them.
Yeah.
Outline them on this platform today. But going forward, I believe in actions more than the talks.
Okay.
I believe in actions more than the talks. When the opportunity brings itself, there are a lot of things we are going to bring on board. It's not going to be just the Tobe, the usual Tobe.
There will be some
No. We are going to have a complete package, a package that will make NDC in Ashanti region and beyond more attractive.
Finn, your last words, and then we wrap up.
I should have done this before I began my presentation. You know, this month is a holy month.
Yes.
Muslim brothers, as well as we Christians, especially with the Methodists,
yes,
and the Catholics, are also fasting. So I'll use this opportunity to commend them for the commitment they have had in the spirit.
Okay.
And also grant Allah's mercy on them, favor on them, and Allah's protection. What I also ask them to do is that they should pray for the mother, they should pray for Ghana, and pray for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for where he has started taking this country to. It will end in success, and it will be fruitful for all Ghanaians. On this note, I thank everyone who is watching, everyone who is listening to us this morning. Whoever wants to join my campaign team, the door is open for the person. So on this note, I will make my number available to each and every one, so that if you wish to join my campaign,
then you can
also do
volunteer.
You can also volunteer to do so. The number is 0242 80 95 93 0242 80 95 93. So this is the number to reach out if you want to speak to me, if you want to join my campaign.
So I'm sure my friend has gotten the number. So the other text we can't read it. We'll have to. Maybe Finn will come again. I mean, the election is in November, right?
November.
So there's more time. Finn, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for being a part of our show this morning. We'll take a breather or return. We'll continue. Our politicians have already started arguing on the other side. We'll bring them so that we'll continue.
Last two.
If I was the president or a member of the parliament, send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mother ship big penny. Send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mother ship big penny. If I was the president or a member of the parliament, if I was the president or a member of the parliament, send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mother ship big penny. Send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mother ship big penny. We are making minimum say woo better. Nia baby and Nia no money better. I see a panny from the Ubena. When your party someone has sent paper. President of Boyama with Chiefman. President of Boyama Paba. President of Boyama Jimpa. If I was the president or a member of the parliament, if I was the president or a member of the parliament, send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mother ship big penny. Send me a 1 man penny and I send me your mother ship big penny. To Abama Mio, to Abama Mio, to Abama president, to Abama Mio, to Abama Mio, to Abama president, to Abama. juma ye anka meta ne toma mama meta ne toma akosombo da mumpi dia say nyina anka bobo mesesa sa me de papa besesa health insurance at de papa me pesika e dia bohunka said ye be ye fidi ama wo man baby ya one man baby ya sen kame ye one man penny ya na se me yo me da se bedani sen kame ye one man penny ya na se me yo me da se bedani me shada ye be fide no Ghana day e be ye kwame nkulu my birthday ahu ya se be ye holiday na me tuye dwuma ye fo kapede sada no Ghana enia ne nkoa medin Ghana ntade nkoa no obodo fo wa mangana kasa nkoa tagbani fida jibe na sante wala tagati gadan me fante okoka bodo fo wa jese amante die mante.
17 minutes after 9, and it's time for us to start our next conversation. We have the MPP's constituency secretary for Kwabri East here with us, Mr. Jones Yamesem, and we have Mr. Kofi Asha, who's the NDC's, he's part of the NDC's communications team. Let's start the conversation. Jones, good morning.
Good morning.
I hope you're good.
Oh, by God's grace, everything is fine.
Everything is
Except
fine.
that the pocket is very dry. There's no money in the system.
I see. As of yesterday, when I sent you the topics, the NDC in Parliament had threatened to refer, not just had even referred, the minority leader to Privileges Committee. But later, we saw a video of him apologizing. Some say this is a great embarrassment for your party, for the party's leader, to make comments that clearly did not or were not backed by facts and had to come back to apologize. It means that a lot of the things he will say subsequently will be seen in that light, and that this is really a great disservice to your party. What do you say to that? In the next 10 minutes.
A very good morning to you and your listeners. And I must say that Alfa, you are doing very, very good. People like you. And it will transmogrify into monetary terms. So don't worry. Alfa, I heard what the minority leader said the other time. So later we saw that he has apologized. But truth be told, my brother, the way they are organizing the examination, there's a question mark on it. I think they should have gone into.
You mean the examination for the recruitment?
Yes. Okay. There's a question mark on it. They use AI generated system to do the virtual examination. They provided reasons why they are doing that. Under normal circumstances, the guys used to go there physically to write the examination. And I think they should have gone into details to check one or two things before they went virtual, as it were. Because the system is said that if you go and do the virtual examination, somebody can impersonate and write on your behalf. But under normal circumstances, there should have been systems in place to prevent those things. So that is one issue. And another reason why he's saying that the thing is a scam is that, Alpha, you and I know, let's not pretend as if you don't know. The security recruitment that is being done is not that transparent. No, all these guys are going through formalities. And I must say that protocols have been given to the members of parliament. Alpha, you know it, but they will come and pretend as if it is not true. So if I am going through the system, my family member is also going through the system. Because of stampede, pressure, I have lost my family member. Meanwhile, there are some other people who are going to benefit from protocol from their members of parliament. These discussions are done. They have informed their people that they shouldn't worry. They'll give them the protocols so that those people will be recruited into the security service. So what the service are we doing to
but
ourselves?
if there are protocol, in the recruitment process, you will agree with me that this will not be the first time, and that under your administration,
it should be the first time.
It should be the first. It should be the last time or first.
It should be the last time.
Okay.
It should be the last time. You see, MPP is not in power. You cannot just come to power and always make reference to wrongs in the past. You see, if something was wrong yesterday, that is why the people of Ghana have voted for you. You are there. Solve the problem, because honestly, the security that we are talking about, when we talk about security, it knows no tribe. It knows no politics. It knows only professional people. When it comes to security, you should recruit professional people to embark on a professional agenda for the country. But the moment you are biased, people queue, waste time in writing examination, people pay money to buy forms. Meanwhile, there are some people waiting to get their protocols to enter the service. Are we being fair to the young gentleman who voted for the NDC to come to power? And these things are scams. Yes, are they not scams? They are scams.
This is what your leader said, though, and he had to apologize.
No, I've explained things to you. You see, unless you tell me what I'm saying is not true, that is the bare truth. But they will come out and pretend as if what we are saying is not. They go and meet their people and tell them that, don't worry, I've been given this number of slots, so I'm going to give my protocols to your people. Are you being fair to the
ordinary Ghanaians? The interior minister said there's no protocol. Everybody is competing, and if you meet the criteria and you get lucky,
that's the lie that we are talking about. You see, this is what is happening. They know that is what is happening. They've given protocols to MPs. They know it.
Do you know some MPs who are protocols?
You see, they know they've given protocols to MPs. They know it.
All MPs or some MPs? All MPs or some MPs?
Oh, some of the MPs. No, okay. Especially MPs on their side. You think if you are MP, they will come and give you protocol. Unless maybe you go to your colleague MP, you go and beg him, now he gives you maybe 1 or 2 protocols. Apart from that, they have specialized protocols for their people, for MPs who are NDC people. And through that, they are using that to recruit NDC people into a security service.
Do you know that that's a fact?
Oh, this is a fact.
Or your conjecture?
This is a fact that
my
brothers in NDC will come out and say that it is not the truth. But that is a fact. You know it, my brother, you know it. This is what is happening in our country. But they will come out and tell you, oh, MPP time you were doing similar things. If what MPP did was wrong, must you come and repeat the same thing? Why did we vote for you?
Okay.
So that is a scam. And when you do this, it is a scam. So
why did your leader apologize? Why did your leader apologize? If he believed
he was moving towards the direction of the examination and other things. So, and you know our brothers in NDC. Now they have the numbers. They want to use the privileges to do their own thing. So sometimes you must eat the hamburger.
Do you think they are intolerant to?
For NDC, they are never tolerant. We saw what they did when they were in opposition. The lies, the propaganda, the infighting, and other things. Nothing happened to them. But because they have the overwhelming numbers in parliament, they want to use it to walk over the mighty minority in parliament. But it's good that our brothers in the minority are always coming out to expose the rust in the system. They should continue. Well,
they believe that you are desperate in manufacturing scandals, even though there are none.
No, we are nobody desperate.
And that's why
I've given you reasons why what they are doing is a scam. Everybody knows. But for them, it's not a scam because it will be to their advantage. They are going to recruit their NDC people into the security service. That's what they are doing. So let's leave it to them. If they say it's not a scam, they know what they are doing. I am saying that they have given protocols to their MPs. The MPs are out there telling them. And you know one funny thing? Those people that they are giving the protocols to, they are also selling the protocols. So you hear protocol, 30,000 Ghana cedis. Somebody will call you, oh, master, I have protocol, 30,000, 40,000 Ghana cedis. People are buying. People are buying. So instead of the protocol going to their NDC people, you will get about 1/3 of the protocols going to people who have money to buy. And when such people get a chance to enter the security service, they wouldn't say that it was the NDC that recruited them. They would say they bought the protocols into the service. How can someone buy protocol and get recruited into the security service? Is this not a scam? It is out there. Protocols on the security services is for sale out there. They've heard it. What have they done about that?
Do you know some?
Eh?
Do you know some?
Those who are selling. You know, this issue is very complicated. You know, those who are doing these deals, they don't come out directly to come and set the protocols. They have people who do the work for them. So even if the person is arrested, it wouldn't be the main man who is behind it. And this thing is happening. So there are some people who call us and tell us, Master, we have protocols.
Somebody has called you.
Oh, somebody has communicated this thing with me before. But I told the person
under this regime.
Yes.
Okay.
I told the person I'm not interested. And honestly, you see, there are some other people who are also taking advantage. Whether protocol or not.
Yes. Don't forget, some people are duping people.
Yes, they use that to also do. So I think these things, we should measure all these things. But the fact is that this scam is working in the whole recruitment process. So if the NDC wants to be credible, then they should stop the protocol that they have given to the MPs, so that they make the thing so transparent. So if you are a Ghanaian and you apply and you get it, you get to know that you got it through your own means and not any dubious means.
Bobby,
Alpha.
talk to me.
Well, good morning to you and our listeners. I see my brother and I, we are all in Ghana JCs.
Mark.
Yes, so
we don't have some, so we are in our.
If you observe well, mine was deliberate because tomorrow we'll mark another year of independence, and it is always, refreshing to know that you are celebrating independence, and when you measure that with the kind of progress that the government is chucking, it's refreshing. So that is why I'm wearing it.
So Independence Day and the MP and the NDC is better than the one.
Very, very horrific. But you see that you've seen some level of measurable,
very, very, very horrific.
Measurable progress.
Man, the MP it was hellfire.
It was not.
People even forgot that we had independence.
It was hard. It was very hard to for families to provide 3 times meal for their family.
Jones, why did you do this?
Go to the market. The realities are speaking. Go to the market and you see it.
Okay.
Let's get to the crux of the matter. You see, before I even go into party positions, it is important that I state this thing here firmly. You see, as an MP, you have an MP has a very heavy voice, and that when an MP is speaking, he or she should bear it in mind that they don't just speak into the air. They are speaking to the conscience of the nation. That is very, very important. An MP doesn't just speak empty words. When you are making commentary, be it in parliament or be it any other platform, you are speaking to the conscience of the nation. We've had a situation that Afenyo Akin took an opportunity of the SONA in front of the president, the sitting president of the land, and label a critical security exercise scandalous scam. That is a scam, and the one behind it will be in jail. That's a very serious matter. And for me, it should not just be swept under the carpet. It's something that we must leave no stone unturned. We must get to the bottom of it. But I've heard that he has apologized, but still we'll deal with the substance of the issue. You see, I supported Honorable Muntanka, decision to refer the matter or to pray the Deputy Speaker to refer the matter to the Privileges Committee, because Parliament cannot allow its platform to be used as a conduit to disseminate falsehood. Afenyo Akin has labeled the security exercise that it's a scam without being able to produce a single receipt, no evidence. And Parliament, the standards of Parliament is beyond that. You can't just use the parliamentary platform, make allegations without producing them. So when he was being referred to the Privileges Committee, it was not just a witch hunt. It was an exercise that will sanitize the image of Parliament. Because, you know, parliamentary Hansard, whatever you say goes into the Hansards. And that is a precedent that has been set like that. But yesterday I heard that has been expunged from the listen. But they must be guided with their facts when they are making commentaries.
The claim by the MPP folks is that the NDC is becoming too intolerant, that a lot of the things that the MPP tolerated when you were in opposition, you don't seem to be able to tolerate these.
No, you see.
And it doesn't speak well of a democratic
Alpha,
political party.
It is very disturbing when we say tolerance.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the case that will allow people to make, claims that are not proven, and then we just allow it to slide? Do we even know the danger of that? That is even tarnishing our democracy. Tolerance does not mean that you just come and whatever comes to your mind, you say it, and then you say that because it's democratic dispensation, it should be allowed to slide. No. When certain statements are there, we are talking about the security of the
best,
nation.
The length you could have gone was for the Minister for Interior to bring his counter evidence and say, well, these accusations or
in
allegations.
Fact, if you listen to the minister,
but they say in this parliament, what you seek to do is not to counter what you claim than facts with the facts, but you always want to put some bit of pressure.
Alpha,
to witch hunt,
if you listen
frustrate the MPP side so that you cow them into submission.
You see, prior to his decisions to refer the matter to the Privileges Committee, he had acknowledged that even the day before the SONA, minority leader raised the same issues, and he had even, provided answers to him. And he even told him that if he wanted answer, he could have written to him formally, and they will furnish him with the information. But he decided to take advantage of the SONA when the whole world was watching, and the sitting president was there. And you know the government's position on corruption, that any minister fingered in corruption, that will be the last day you will serve as a minister or an appointee. And the president was sitting there, and Afenyo Markin was making those allegations. So we should not hide behind tolerance and say because of that we should allow it to slide. That was the decision to refer him to the Privileges Committee was the best. He should go there if he has his claims. He should go there and turn on the light and show his evidence. But it's unfortunate that he has even withdrawn. That will mean that further commentaries that he will make will not carry weight. In fact, like I said, a minority leader does not behave that way. You see, you are entrusted with the responsibility to carry the whole house. And so certain commentaries, you don't engage in them. So for a minority leader to come and label a whole security exercise scandalous without proof was below belt. But Alpha, you see, when we're even coming here, we're just talking about something. Let's look at the differences in terms of security recruitment. I mean the transparency. Compare what we are seeing now against what the MPP did under their term. We have digitalized the whole system. And he said the virtual examination, somebody can easily write for somebody. It's not possible. In fact, ask them, when you face the camera and you turn away for 30 seconds, it will log you out. So it is impossible for someone to come and write for you. Look at the cost of the application forms. We have reduced them by almost 40% and decentralized the whole process.
Mm.
But you see, you hardly hear under the MPP advertisement of security forms. You hardly hear. But this time around, you saw it in the newspapers. It was announced. So that tells you the level of transparency. Under the MPP, if you had no protocol, a serious political figure, forget it. And I have videos I can produce to that effect. If you don't have any protocol, you will not get security.
You have videos?
Yes, there are videos. Look, I can tell you.
Of who?
The Northeast Regional Chairman of the MPP. He's on record. He sat in a radio station and publicly announced that they will be embarking on security recruitment. And all MPP members should bring their application forms. And he warned that any person who brings an application letter and the person is at end this letter, they will not hesitate to throw it away. He didn't mince words. He said it. I even posted, if you go through my Facebook post, it's there. Bawumia went to somewhere in the Upper West region, and he's seen saying that when they come to power, they are going to have a platform, a digitized platform, that they will prioritize, this job creation and security services. They will prioritize their members. That tells you that Bawumia there are videos to that
prioritize his members.
There are videos to that effect.
My brother, I let him.
Okay, so you have the video.
I said there are videos to that effect.
It will be great
What are you
to.
talking about?
Oh.
Don't come and make a blanket statement and go.
I'm not making a blank statement. There are videos to that
Mr.
effect.
Emerson, relax.
Alpha,
Relax.
I'm
So
telling
you have the
that
videos.
I said there are videos
So you
that
can
I
find.
can produce them.
Okay.
But I want to make my point.
He
After
said,
here, I can
no.
make the videos
He said
available
he
to you
can
play
produce them. So
yes,
we'll-
I'll make the
we'll-
videos available to you and you play them.
Okay.
And I'm telling you that today, security services, it has been opened up, decentralized, that even somebody in Gambaga, Nakpanduru, Bumpurugu, can have access to it. Same access to somebody who is in East Legon.
It depends on internet access, though.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're talking about it's available,
the protocol,
but
the
if
availability
the system.
of, yes,
Okay, yeah.
you understand. So the difference is there. Me, I hold the line that Afenyo Markin is doing that because the system is now fair, and he can no longer have his way to sell slots.
To sell slots.
Yes,
but we don't know if he sells slots. We don't know that.
But he said they were people were selling slots.
I know, but we don't know that he sells.
And so we have come to break that chain.
Okay.
That it should be accessible to everybody.
Thank you very much, Kofi.
Okay, so let me just make the conclusion that.
And the video you said, please make it available.
I'll make the videos available for you.
Get us the video before.
And you play them after here.
We need a video. You cannot come and talk and leave it just.
So it's 39 minutes after 9. Do we need to do rebuttals? If there's no need, then let's move on to our next. Okay, let me read some messages, and then we'll continue. This one says that, Alpha. So you don't know, please, recruitment is dependent on who you know. This is common knowledge, and it has not changed. Regardless of what's happening, those who are closer to those with power will get smooth, okay, I think you want to smooth passage or something. Yeah, thank you very much for your message. This one says that, good morning. I think that the NDC ought to be praised for how transparent they have made this process. Clearly, this is way different from what we saw under the MPP. In fact, at a point, you will not even know that police are recruiting people. It was for the people who were in the close circles of government. This one is from Akwesi. Thank you very much for joining us this morning with your message. This one says that, Alpha, the MPP is struggling to create scandals. So they have sent their minority leader to be on a wild goose chase for scandals. But he thinks that the MDC majority will not catch him pants down. Next time, he should be watchful of what he said, and we will not even believe him when he makes any other allegations, because clearly he speaks without facts. Hey, I said, 0593932993. You can also send us your WhatsApp message this morning, and we'll read everything for you. Kofi,
Alpha.
why is your government claiming that possibly there may be some impact on the Ghanaian economy on the basis of what's happening in Iran, between Iran, of course, US and Israel. Some say, based on what you said about Ukraine and COVID and its impact on the Ghanaian economy, they can't take the explanation that we must brace ourselves for some shocks because of these external matters. In the next 7 minutes, what's your take?
Yeah, so this topic has to be dealt with because there is an attempt to create a misleading impression. But before I start, you see, the president's assertion is the obvious truth. His assertion that U.S.-Israel attacks on Iran could possibly impact African economies is nothing but the truth. It's not speculation. In fact, you don't need rocket science to understand this. It is the truth. You see, the world is interconnected, and Ghana does not live in isolation. So, whatever that the political instability that we are currently witnessing in the Middle East, you see, a region that global oil supply, you know, we have global oil supply from that region. Possibly you can tell that it will affect African economies. You see, what do you call it? There is this attempt to say that NDC ignored external factors, which is never true. And I'm here telling my colleague here, if there is any evidence or any video that an NDC, leading member of the NDC, was publicly seen discounting totally that external factors cannot impact our economy, the person should produce it. What we said was that we cannot blame the economic crisis that we were witnessing under the MPP only on external factors. So that means there were other factors, but for them to blame only COVID-19, Russia-Ukraine war, was what we said was what we didn't agree with. So when the president says that what is currently happening in Russia, Ukraine, the Middle East can impact our economy, it's very obvious. When you look at what's the name, if there is anybody on record who has actually debunked, external factors, then it is Dr. Bawumia. He was making the most of, platforms, telling Ghanaians that external factors cannot be the only reason why the Ghanaian economy was suffering.
Didn't the NDC argue that why didn't these external factors affect neighboring countries such as Cote d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, etc.?
We were arguing based on what he said. So we're just quoting what he said. But we're not saying that. In fact, if you listen to President Mao, he has actually acknowledged the impact of
something. There are two things he says. When he goes on international platforms, he acknowledges that indeed COVID affected us. But they point to the fact that locally, he seems to belittle and the impact of COVID on the Ghanaian economy.
That we publicly and totally discounted exogenous factors. We said they play a role. They play a role, but they cannot be the sole reason why our economy took a tumble under the MPP. You see, the storms may come, but when the construction is very weak, the building will fall. What happened? What
so the economy fell because the foundation was.
Yes, what actually happened was that under the MPP, the Russia-Ukraine COVID-19 actually exposed the weaknesses
But you see,
The
are you
economic
are you not underestimating the impact of these two factors? First of all, COVID. You saw how COVID swept through the whole world. You saw the impact it had on some very, very, very strong economies. You saw them.
Yes.
You saw the impact it had on the global economy. So and COVID is not something that happens usually. It was very rare development. And on the side of that, they also had to deal with Russia-Ukraine war. So maybe you guys were not fair in appreciating this practical impact of these factors
Alpha,
on the Ghanaian economy. But you are using just Ukraine, Russia, Middle East, and say, well, we should brace ourselves for.
I'm saying that. You see, it all boils down to the point that external factors. And I'm saying that we did not totally rule out external factors.
But you belittled it.
Yes, that's
like you felt it was negligible. It wasn't something significant.
That it was not only that, but actually there were some poor decisions by the MPP too. Okay, so what actually happened was it actually exposed them. It actually exposed their mismanagement. Even before COVID, before COVID, the MPP had already instituted a committee to investigate the depreciation of the city.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. That means that our city even depreciated even before COVID. So it was not only lazy to blame COVID for the depreciation on the hardship and the hardship of the in the country, but it was also irresponsible. So that's what I'm saying, that it exposed them. Okay, so we should not always be in a hurry to create a misleading impression. We maintain and we are very consistent.
So it means that based on the foundation the NDC has built,
yes,
the circumstance in the Middle East will not affect Ghana's economy.
We are not saying it will not affect. It will affect, but not to the extent that it affected
but that's obvious because it's just the disturbances within. They have to deal with two great external factors. So clearly,
even Russia,
the impact will not be the same.
Russia-Ukraine war and COVID, it's still going on.
No, COVID is.
No, but Russia-Ukraine war is still going on.
But it has subsided.
After COVID, they were blaming.
But I'm saying that it has subsided. It's not as it was.
So even when those circumstances were in full flight, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, our neighboring countries. In fact, one day I was in the car and I was going through the data, but I've forgotten some of the indices. They were doing very well more than us. You can even check on the internet. They were doing very well. Were they not affected by COVID?
Okay.
Okay. So that is what we are saying. Basically, we cannot blame our economic hardships on COVID alone, but poor mismanagement and poor decisions also account to that.
Okay, let me go to Jones.
Thank you very much, Alpha. Let me make one or two rebuttals before I launch myself into the discussion. In his previous commentary, he said that when you go to the market, things are moving on very well. Things are very cheap. He should go to his domestic market first before he goes outside. The light bills, the electricity bills that we are paying, it will tell him whether things are okay, as he is trying to say. All is not well with Ghanaians, so we are suffering. So if they don't have anything to say, they should keep quiet. Transportation fares have not come down, they have increased, even though they are saying that things are okay. The cocoa farmer who was buying cocoa at 3,600, selling at 3,600, and making 3,600 for a bag of cocoa, is now selling at 2,500. Even with that, the monies are not coming. And you are here saying that all is well. When you go to the market, people can afford 3 square meters. It's up to them. Now, Alpha, you see the hypocrisy of the NDC. It's good that you were asking him these questions. Alpha, the MPP did very well. We have been saying it. Before COVID, we were having a single-digit inflation. Before COVID, Ghana was touted as the fastest growing economy in the world. And we were met with all these challenges. And alongside free education, planting for food and jobs, one district, one factory. We were creating jobs in this country alongside. But unfortunately, with COVID, we had a lot of challenges. We predicted that because of COVID, there will be doom. So Ghanaians were supposed to choose between the life of Ghanaian or the life of the economy. So the president said, okay, I will choose the life of the Ghanaian, because if the economy dies, the Ghanaian who is alive will be used to bring the economy back to life. But if the Ghanaian dies and the economy is alive, the economy cannot bring the Ghanaian back to life. This was a profound statement. The NDC, they were not happy. Now, let me remind my brothers in NDC. They even said that COVID-19 was a blessing to Ghanaians because IMF gave us some money. And I said, wow, look at these people. Economy that is down. The airspace has been blocked. All monies that are coming as a result of tourism have been blocked. Workers are not going to work. The government is paying them. Electricity bills have been reduced drastically. Look at the cost. The government was bearing all these things, and this had consequences on the economy. And that is where we came that far. But the government was able to put measures in place to bring the economy back to life. Inflation from 53 to 23. And there were predictions that by 2026, with the work that we are doing, Ghana can hit a single-digit inflation. You came and you inherited the foundation that we had laid in place, and now those things were becoming reality.
He cited an example. He said that your candidate now, when NDC, power in 2015, 2016, were complaining about some external factors, said that why is it that these external factors were only affecting Ghana and not Cote
which
d'Ivoire?
External factors were we talking about? Let's look at the issue.
And the NDC,
it was
they had
Ebola.
Ebola.
It was Ebola.
So he said, why was Ebola not affecting
brother, let's look at the issues.
These countries? So he said
Compare
that
Ebola.
using that same yardstick, they criticized you guys.
My brother,
even during
you can't
COVID,
bring Ebola into this equation.
The economy of neighboring countries were better.
Ebola was in eastern part of Africa.
But
and some parts.
The principle still holds. That why was it that during COVID, the economies of these neighboring countries were better than ours?
My brother, let's start from this. The economies of those countries were not better than ours. Let's not lay that foundation. Now we're in this country. The first time in the history of Germany, people were queuing to buy oil. We saw it in Germany. There were demonstrations in Belgium, UK, and elsewhere that there's high cost of living everywhere. This is where and in fact, elections that were conducted in the 2020s and the 2024s, about 80% of government that went into election lost their election because their economies were bad. So the people decided to change their governments. UK is an example. So it was everywhere. But if you come and take Ebola, a disease that has affected 3 countries, and you come and tell that because of Ebola, the economy of Ghana is coming down. We were saying that it was because of the incompetence of John Dramani Mahama. That's why the economy was coming down and not Ebola. But if you take COVID-19, globally, there's no single country that was not affected by COVID-19. Tourism was grounded. And if you look at tourism,
it didn't affect Burkina Cote d'Ivoire the way it did affect Ghana.
No,
would you disagree?
No, it depends on how, you see, it depends on how we wanted to tackle COVID-19. You see, the president said it. There are some countries, which country? Is it Sudan or so? They decided not to do anything, not to even spend on COVID-19. But look at the numbers, the number of deaths. Compare Ghana to those countries that you are talking about. Ghana, the number of deaths in Ghana was more minimum than that of those other countries. Why? Because the government put so many measures in place to make sure that we protect the lives of the people, and we knew that these are going to have consequences on our economy. So if somebody chooses for his people to die to protect the economy, and Ghana chose to protect the people of Ghana, to save the people of Ghana, and Alpha, you are alive because of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Otherwise, you would have died. Look at the number of people who died. Nana Addo has saved Ghanaians, he has saved us, and we turn around to say that because the economy is bad, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo should go away.
Your job is simplified for you.
You see, all these things, our bias NDC forgot all these things.
Please wrap up for me.
So the argument that we are making is that now we are met with the reality. And the problem with the NDC is that they have not laid any economic foundation to deal with any shock that may affect us in any way. Now, as it were, the fuel reserve that we have in this country is just 2 weeks.
Oh, but I thought the MPA said it was up to 5
2 weeks. 2 weeks. It is 2. And even for that one, it is not our property. The private companies have sent their oil there, and they have saved their oil there. So that 2 weeks cover that we have is not even for Ghana. Look at this weak economic foundation, and look at what is happening. So what we tell is that now I know that they will say that because of the Iran, they cannot come and say it over here.
They can't.
They cannot come and say it over here.
They shouldn't
all is well. You see, the foundation NDC laid in place shows that John Dramani Mahama is a weak leader. Now, how can you lay your emphasis on cocoa and gold when you know that the price of this can fluctuate? Do you know that, my brother, because of the conflict, it can affect the price of gold can even drop. It can drop because business is not taking place again. Now the biggest shipping line in the world, Maersk Lines, has decided to drop their business because of what is happening. So we are going to fail with it. We predicted that because
but they shouldn't complain.
For that one, they can't complain. But the reality is that Ghanaians should be ready. Times are going to be hard for Ghanaians, and very soon they will know the difference between the MPP and NDC. They will say that the MPP was better than the NDC.
That's Jones Yamesem. Kofi, on record, you've not been able to provide me the video.
I have the video. It's the other one I'm looking for.
Where's the video? Let us get the video.
Which one do you have?
Now you said Baumia. So let's get the Baumia video. It's very important. You cannot come and sit here and say we don't provide the evidence yet.
Our time, unfortunately, is up.
The listeners are here to listen to us.
Maybe next week. Let's leave it here. That's Kofi. Asha is a member of the NDC's communications team. Jones Yamesem is a member of the Woon-Twins campaign team. And is also the constituency secretary for MPP in the Kwabre East constituency. I was also here with my friend Kofi, Mark Waja. He is the one who ensured that we're live on YouTube and on Facebook, as well as Janice Opoku Ajiman. She's a powerful human being. This morning, I'm sure she will not eat banku. Because yesterday on the show. That's our show.
Alpha.
That's our show. My name has been Alpha Ali. Have a very good morning.
Rough time, my kids.